All right, folks. Good morning. It's Monday, and yeah, this weekend's really busy, as I kind of covered in the last video for yesterday. There was a lot on the agenda, and of course, yesterday evening quite busy around friends' place and stuff like that. So of course, I didn't record anything. But yeah, it's Monday. Business as usual, if you will. There's still like a number of challenges that I'm trying to deal with. And I don't really know the correct approach. So this is like kind of like a good learning experience for me, to be fair, to kind of deal with some sort of complex sort of situations. And I'm being quite vague, I can't really go into depth or anything like that. But the good news is, here is my little stand and stuff like that. It's not like as tall as me, so of course getting the correct shot of me like standing around just talking isn't really going to cut it in this situation. But what I will say is it's very good and like pretty good for like time lapses, maybe like recording stuff while I'm sitting down. Then it can be pretty good. But let me put you guys onto something that I think you might like. Went to Costco and I bought some baklava. So this is the best thing you'll have. So if you like it, then go ahead and buy it, because I'd highly recommend it. But let's go get some better light. To be fair, I don't really mind holding my phone and stuff like that, so it's okay. But yeah, it's nice and bright, pretty. Sun is out. I can't complain, to be fair. Yeah, things are pretty good. But yeah, you know what? Sometimes all it takes is just the sun being out to put you in like a bit of a better mood and stuff like that. I know you can see the kitchen in the background, it's a little bit messy, so bear with. But yeah, all it takes is the sun, and then immediately, my mood goes up. And of course, we're getting towards that sort of spring, not too far from summer as well. So I'm quite excited. But yeah, this week will be an excellent week. I can just feel it in my bones. But let's see. You can keep watching me every day and you'll find out how my week is going. But I can't complain yet. That's all I'm saying. Good afternoon. So I'm just going through some of the ones that I've already done, and of course I'll complete some more challenges, and then we'll go through those as well. But I start off doing one for SQL, as you can see, recyclable and low-fat products. So essentially what happens is we're given a table here called products, and we've got two columns at the moment. One is column name, and the other one is the type. So obviously product ID, it's an integer. Low fats is a numerator, and also recyclable as well. And here we've got products ID is the primary key, columns with unique values for this table. Low fats is an enum of type Y or N, where Y means that this product is low fat and N means that that is not. Likewise, we've got recyclable, which is also an enum of type Y and N, where Y means that this product is recyclable and N means it's not. If we scroll down, it's asking us to write a solution to find the IDs of the products that are both low fat and recyclable. So if we go here, Y for low fats would mean that it is low fat, and we need to get Y for recyclable, which means it is recyclable. So here, for example, if we're given this kind of input, for example, then we would only be returning 1 and 3. Why is that? Because 1 is low fat and it's recyclable, and 3 is low fat and recyclable. None of the others are both low fat and recyclable. So we start off with the solution. So here we've got select, and we want to return the product ID, right? So if we just read the question again, find a solution to find the IDs of the products, right? So let's be specific. We only want the product ID, not star, just that, from the table products that they've already defined for us. So if we scroll up, here is our table products. So we want to look on that specific table and we want to return product ID. Now, where is our conditions, right? So we want it to be low fat, which if it's low fat, it has Y. And if it's recyclable, we would also have Y. So now it needs to fulfill both of these conditions and then return the product ID if there are, products that are both low fat and recyclable. So we'll click on run and we'll let the test cases run. And if we scroll down, here is the input. So we've got a few, right? So let's just look at the input and see ourselves which ones we should return. So we should return one. So low fat is Y, recyclable is Y. And then we should also return 3. So we've got, because it's low fat and it's also recyclable, we return 1 and 3, and the expected is 1 and 3 as well. So that's correct. Okay, so that's so simple, right? But for a lot of these kind of questions, you just have to pay attention to the specific wording and what it's asking you to return, and that way you'll get things that will be correct. So hopefully that's helpful. A little bit of SQL today, which is really, really random, but I just completed it and I was like, you know what, let me just show everyone. It's just fun to do, to be honest with you. Even if it's basic, keep practicing and you'll get better and better. Thanks all.